Hi, I'm Kaylee with Buckeye Cleaning. Fall and the holidays are right around the corner, and I wanted to let you know about the fantastic promo we have going on. Book with us now and receive $50 off of a deep clean or $25 off of your regular clean.
The following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The MLO Bros' opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
Does have any more fire sauce?
Taco Bell.
No.
A lot of love went into this taco.
They're very good.
I don't know why everybody's bitching about it. The honey? Oh, we're live! Isaac, we're live.
They're pretty solid.
We're live. We got Taco Bell on. Hi, everybody. It's Luke and Isaac from the MLO Bros. We have Robert Santos. You went to Austintown for the Taco Bell, right? Yeah. We brought us a bunch
We
of
have a
tacos.
receipt to prove it too, right?
Oh, we do. So I don't know why you people are all bitching about this, but you still live.
They probably saw Mr. Santos and they're like, we gotta make it really good. It's almost 8:30. I think he's going to the podcast.
They're really good. They really are. I mean, I like them. My wife loves them. Every time she goes there, they're nice.
Oh.
But I mean, people have their bad days. They probably just had a bad day.
That's
that
another
day.
thing. Let's see how we got people going. I love watching Luke eat. Tell you what, you go check out my OnlyFans page. That's all I do is eat on my OnlyFans page. Isaac hosts beat stuff. All right.
I have what?
I said my OnlyFans page is me eating.
Oh yeah, and I just post pictures of my feet.
All right. Yeah. This is Stacy. This is Taco Bell. It is not being run by daycare students. Were they friendly?
They were. They were really nice. They were friendly. They were quick. It was fast. Oops. Sorry. I mean, yeah. I mean,
There you go.
for me, I've seen the line long, really long on Mahoney Avenue. I've seen the line short.
Every business
I mean, it's-
has problems. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is if there is a problem, you're the adult. They're the kids.
Yeah.
Don't act like a child in front of a child.
Yeah.
I think it's very
Yeah.
disrespectful.
And we all know it's a tough time to get help right now and all
Oh
that
gosh,
stuff.
yeah.
And it's like they're minimum wage employees. You know, at the end of the day, you're yelling at some kid who's just trying to get a paycheck and go home and live their life.
Now,
Like,
even if the employee was the one that started it, doesn't
Yeah.
give you the right as a
No.
customer to go there and start bashing child.
Mhm.
Call corporate, call the managers.
yeah,
I guarantee you they probably get bonuses and stuff for how much money they get
I'm
and
sure.
how well they do. I doubt that they want their customers to be treated or
Yeah.
that they want their employees being bad. So I mean, I worked in fast food. I've seen it. I had one employee who actually was called a racial slur and
wow,
wanted his pizza. I called the guy back and banned him from Pizza Hut.
yeah.
I
Get
was
the
like,
hell
that
out.
ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
They
Yeah,
talked
get
on
out
their
of
cell phone in the drive-through while I was checking out. Okay, that could be probably training, Stacy, training.
So yeah, I mean, if they were on their cell phone,
Training.
get the person's name, call corporate. I mean, honestly. Well, I'm not Stacy. I'm not saying you were yelling at. I was saying other people for that whatever happened that incident anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying they're golden children. I mean, they probably
I'll tell you what though. Like I said before,
Well, good call.
everything Austintown is like becoming a monster in and of itself that is unlike
Oh, it's something.
any other everything page that we have.
Yep.
It's so funny, but
Is that the most we have in a paper?
I
It's a big.
it's tied with that one in Youngstown
Youngstown?
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impressive. So, all right, Mr. Santos, introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Robert Santos. I was on here obviously earlier, so I won't go the whole spiel, but
No, yeah,
I'm
how long have you been in your township trustee?
Since January 1st, I took office. Obviously, I won the last election, so it's only been about 9 months. We're going on a 9-month right now. I think we've accomplished a lot so far. I mean, things can't move as fast as we would hope they would. You know how things work in the state.
That's the government,
unfortunately. But we definitely, all we can do is, while we're waiting for one thing to move forward, we start another one.
So, what are you guys working on right now?
Well, right now we definitely have the website's being revamped.
Yep.
The current website that everyone's seeing right now, that's not being touched. It's a new program. It'll be more user friendly. It'll definitely be more interactive. People could sign up for a newsletter, so we can actually send out email blasts. So if you sign up on it, obviously not our current website, but once this thing actually launches, you'll be able to sign up for our email list where you'll receive the most up-to-date events, issues. If anything changes, you're going to be on our list and you're going to get it.
Right.
We are working on Austintown seal. Believe it or not, we don't have a seal, like an actual seal, like the Austintown seal.
You guys are a township, right?
Yes,
So
but I mean, we don't have anything official. We are all, I mean, so I prefer like to have actual
no
something
seal
that's
or
more-
logo or anything.
Well, we have a flag.
Okay.
So
What's the Austintown flag look like?
I'll show you a picture of it actually.
We're eating Taco Bell.
From Austintown Taco Bell.
Austintown.
And we're going to get into some stuff here. So we appreciate you guys watching too. You have 30 people watching. If you guys could like this for the 30 people watching and share this. Oh, look out, Robert.
Not what I expected.
Come on, seriously.
Sorry.
This interview is over.
This interview is over.
Hold on.
Hold on. Wait. I got napkins.
You got napkins.
I got napkins. What am I talking about?
That's right.
For those of you who've never watched our podcast, we are the worst podcast on the internet.
Well, now we have an excuse for why I peed my pants. So
Exactly. Sorry about that. Did I get you wet too?
No, you're
Oh,
good.
okay. So, all right. So, Austintown flag.
It's actually very nice. Not what I expected.
Okay. So let me. Can I start fire?
I don't care.
We got a lot of stuff to cover. So let's start.
Yell at me, grill me.
No, let's start. And I know you're not going to be able to talk a lot about it, but I do want to touch base on the other trustee who is currently in some legal issues.
Okay.
Steve Kent. And I want to set the record straight for you guys, for you and what's the other
Monica.
one? Monica, that's it. Can you guys remove him from office?
No.
100% no.
100%.
Why not?
It's in the Ohio Advice Code. If we were able to, anyone can make any type of accusations for anyone. I mean, look at what happened during the Trump's administration.
Yeah.
They could just
people
toss him.
people were just accusing Trump.
Yeah.
of
The
things.
three of us
And-
are trustees. You and I.
We could just gang up on
and
him
the
and get
same
rid of him
thing-
just because we don't like him.
Yeah, and the same thing with Biden. Like right now, I won't just
Yeah.
pick a side, but like everyone's saying Biden's this, he sniffed kids, all that stuff like that. And everyone's saying that Trump assaulted people. So it's like that's the reason why. So I mean, accusations obviously fly more than water down the waterfall at
Right.
elected officials. So there is a process to protect them. I mean, it could be false, it could not. We gotta let the legal system do its job.
Yeah, and technically speaking, he is still innocent right now.
Until
This
proven
is
guilty.
this is America.
Yeah,
We
America.
can't-
So you can't, regardless of what you think of him personally, what the accusations are, legally speaking, he is still innocent until proven guilty by a jury of his
I
peers.
actually had his wife on Everything Poland reached out to me and said, you have to take the stuff down that people are saying about him. And like, it's so tough because as admins for the page, I don't want to be accused of defending if those accusations do prove true. It's like I don't want to be defending someone who's
Right, right.
doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it's
a tough
like
line.
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I think you just let everybody post personally, as long as they're not vulgar.
Yeah. And I think they ended up getting taken down anyways because somebody took them down.
Yeah,
but
Sorry. Thanks.
no, you're good.
And then, how I don't know if you want to get into this or not, but like, is it business as usual now with that? Because that
we have to.
That's a shadow.
Well, we have
hanging
like
over
regardless of
Austintown.
what people think of it, we have to focus on Austintown. That's my main focus. That's what I can do. I can sit there and excuse my language, but bitch and complain about something I can't control.
Yeah.
Or I can go and take care of something I can control, like
Right.
trying to get more funds for the roads, get the roads repaired, get the schools, assist the schools, help the parks, do what we can to make Austintown a better place.
Yeah.
Right. So
makes
let's
sense.
talk about parks. That has been a hot button.
All right. Yes, it has.
So what's wrong with the park? What is going on with the
how
park?
many
Why does
park-
everybody?
Can I ask? Do you know how many parks there are in Austintown?
we have two. We have satellite parks as well,
Okay.
but we have obviously our main park, which is
Okay.
over 250 acres.
Where's that at?
6,000 Kirk Road.
Kirk Road. Okay.
So if you're on 46 going
Yep.
north,
Yep.
Kirk Road, take a left,
Yeah.
keep going, you'll see it on the right hand side.
Oh, I know where that is. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay, all right. I've been over that way before.
That's
okay.
our main park.
Mhm.
And then we have the Wedgwood Park, which everyone was complaining about. Now, believe it or not, that park actually started with a nonprofit organization that started and wanted to do it.
Okay.
So they started it. Not many people wanted to join,
Mhm.
and people started moving out. They said, "Here you go."
They just
And,
gave it to you
they
guys.
gave it to us. Obviously, we took care of it.
How long ago?
Well before me.
Okay.
I want to say 2015.
Okay. All right.
So we've been,
Is that a satellite park then?
yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, but honestly, what people need to understand with the parks is we have a levy for the parks that was passed in 1986.
Okay.
So if you know anything about levies, it's all about property value, population.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not the same in 1986.
Right.
I was born 5 years before that.
Right. Right.
I
Right.
mean,
right.
So
Right.
everything's changed. So they have about $250,000 to $300,000 budget, 3 employees, 250 acres at one place, and 3 others somewhere else,
Okay.
and 3 employees.
Mm.
And believe it or not, I actually have my notes.
He brought notes.
And
So-
these
I brought notes.
and these
'cause
employees do what? Upkeep?
they upkeep the
landscaping.
Park. They do what they can. They mow. They'll do what they can. If equipment starts failing, they'll provide quotes to the trustees to see what they could do to get it repaired,
Okay.
replaced, or whatever they can do. But there was actually a replacement levy, which would upgrade and give the parks more money. It got destroyed. No one voted for
From
it,
the levy.
for the levy. So no one. So all this complaining.
Yeah.
About
To be fair, your taxes in Austintown are high.
They are.
I
They
mean,
are.
they have to be the highest in the area.
They are.
Yeah.
They have to,
running
right?
we run
In the county wide, they're high. They're
Yeah.
They
ridiculous.
have to.
as loan officers, we run taxes for properties in Austintown every day.
They're steep. They're steeper
And
than Poland.
They
I'll
are
tell you that.
very expensive.
Well, the
properties.
county tax is 7.25.
Okay. What's Austintown's then? There has to be.
It's all
It's all in there together. So
Yeah.
why is Austintown so much higher?
Yeah, like compared property taxes.
I mean,
in
they're always
Austintown,
higher.
Compared, it's always higher. For the house you're buying in Austintown, it's going to be higher
Than
the property
Poland.
taxes
I
than
wonder why
any
that is.
other.
school. There is a school. There's got to be.
And
other
people
taxes.
are always
Schools
blown
have-
away by that.
Schools have their levies too.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know what is up with that, but it always seems higher. So
Yeah.
all right. So
But-
here. So to
But
the
so
parks.
with the parks,
Yeah.
yes, the individual did have some concerns. There were cement issues. The roof was not sound. We have that taken care of. It's going to be taken care of.
Okay.
It was actually brought to my attention earlier August, and I told the individual I will take care of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had called Todd
It
Schaefer,
takes
said,
time.
"Hey,
Yeah.
take this." So he had to call companies, and then get them to come to our location to give us quotes.
Mhm.
Obviously, they came. They go back, but we can't tell a company, "Hey, I want you here right now."
Yeah.
It ain't
Right.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it took some time. I hate saying that,
Yeah.
but it does.
Yeah.
So we got the quotes. We took care of it. It's going to be in the process being repaired. We did just put in about $30,000 into that park last year.
Yeah.
We got like a little playground set there. So other than that, there is a
Power washing.
the power wash. I forget the guy's name, but he did call me. I have his number on
saw
my
that
cell
on the
phone.
post, yeah.
I told him, "Hey, just wait because I don't want you to power wash
Yeah.
it. Then we do the construction
Yeah,
for the
right.
roof,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
just going to destroy it. Wait till
Yeah.
after." And I do
Yeah.
appreciate them taking
Yeah.
the volunteering
Yeah.
their time, and I'm all for getting a group of volunteers to come and maintain that park. It definitely would assist. I have no problem grabbing my weed whacker. dude.
Yeah.
I did it on
We-
the. I did it on the
I
bridge.
told I was like, oh, everybody's all upset. I was like, I'll go over there and help too. I don't.
Residents
Yeah.
are allowed to
We-
assist. Just
yeah.
don't do any dramatic changes
Yeah.
in any way.
Just kind of wait to be instructed. Yeah.
So here's the thing. So here's what amused me with this whole thing. So we started with this, went into the park, right?
Mhm.
Talking about the park, the employees. There's 3 employees. There's all the park.
Is that what people were bashing online about? Was employees not working or something,
Well, it
or
led
the park
down
not
it-
being taken care of? Or?
So it kind of steamrolled. And then today I got a call, like an anonymous call, and I hate anonymous calls because, like Isaac and I, we get these every now and then.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like and that's fine. I know you want to protect yourself.
If you're going to give an anonymous call, you have to do 2 things. You can't hide behind "I don't want my name to be spoken" or I don't want you to know my name, because if I don't know your name, I automatically can't trust your word because you're not giving your name. So say your name,
Yeah.
tell me who you are, tell me where you live, and then say, I don't want you to tell on the podcast
Right.
what your name is so that I can trust you. I can validate that you live in Austintown.
But here's
yeah,
what I heard, and it wasn't
you
just
can
from
still
her.
protect
So I've heard overtime. So the park employees work from like 7 to 3,
Mhm.
and they plug a ton of overtime. I've heard they see these. Do they have their own automobiles through the
They
township?
do have their vehicles. It's labeled Austintown Park.
They see these things all over town, not in the parks, driving around, personal residences, restaurants, breakfast spots. That's again, this is rumor. I've seen no evidence of it, but I'm just saying this is what these people are saying. This is what they're saying. During the winter, that's the street department. Somebody said during the winter they were plowing the driveways of private residents.
Effing call me.
Okay.
I will take my size 9.5 boot and put it up someone's ass. If that happens. I don't care.
So there was a lot of accusations from this one person. But again, it wasn't just her though, because we also kind of in that post, you read some of it and people were saying that.
Yeah.
Like, why do I see this parked over here not moving for hours on that?
Yeah.
Like,
I need to know that. We don't have like GPSs on our vehicles.
You guys need to get some Apple
can't.
tags.
I would love to, but actually I looked into it. Believe it or not, I looked into GPSs for our fleet. It's going to cost the township of up to $40,000 to $50,000 a year.
Yeah, there's got to be a cheaper way to do that.
All right, there's got to be a cheaper way to do it. And I would
Apple
love to
tag.
do it.
Hold on. So this everybody watch this. This little thing right here.
Okay.
It's called an Apple tag. Okay. Sorry, it's called an Apple tag. You can put this in a vehicle.
Okay.
As long as there's a cell phone by it, you know right where it is.
As long as there's an Apple phone by
As
it.
long as there's an Apple phone. That's it. $25.
But if you had that 10 miles down that road,
as long as
can I find out where it's at on my phone?
Yep.
As long as someone's phone's near it, it pings off a phone.
As long as an iPhone's by it.
Yeah, within
Remember that stupid pool and pineapple we had that was going around?
Yeah.
I put an Apple tag in it.
Okay.
So I knew where it was at all times.
Okay.
So when it was at this corner, somebody drive by, it pinged. When it went to somebody.
So would everyone's phone if you're one of my employees and you have that in the vehicle, and 10,000 people drive by, it's gonna ping.
Every time somebody drives by, I know right where that car is.
It'll tell you
it's not
where
pinging
it
the
is.
person, it's pinging you. You can see it on your phone.
Pinging anyone and everyone who has an Apple iPhone near it.
Then, okay. Well, then we have to.
I'm just telling you. See what I'm saying?
I could, yeah. But if these employees are being shady, let's say they are. I'm not saying they are or they're not. I'm saying let's say if they are, and if I was a shady character and I knew it pings off Apple phones, I'm going to get a Samsung.
Well, anybody's phone.
Anyone's phone.
Anyone and everyone. Yeah.
So somebody drives by me right now and I have that. I'll ping it. I'll be able to see it on my phone.
Like at the intersection. There's iPhones at the intersection.
Any iPhone in the world is going to ping that.
Well, that's something to look into. But I mean, honestly, I am all about accountability. If one thing I would tell any resident
have to do that is the problem.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I mean, you never know. I mean, 'cause I did have one person call me once, and they said that there's someone sleeping in the back of of a cemetery. I was like, "Take me a picture," and he sent me a picture. It's a county vehicle. I'm like, "What time is it?" Well, it's 12 o'clock. How long have they been sitting there? 2 minutes. I'm like, "It's 12 o'clock. It's lunchtime. Give me a call in 30 minutes. If they're still there, then I'll say something."
So here's what I want, Austintown. If you're listening to this, Isaac and I will offer our services. If you get it. Like, see somebody sleeping. Yeah. If you see somebody and you don't want to come to him or you don't want to go to the township, whatever, take a picture of the vehicle, give us a time, give us a date. Maybe is there markings on the vehicles, like numbers or anything?
Yeah, the plates, but we'll know.
Okay.
We'll know what vehicle it is.
Send it to the MLO bros.
And we'll send it to our friend.
We'll send it and we'll clear your name so nobody knows what it is. Okay. You got to give us evidence, though. You got to give us like a time and a date and something. Like, you can't just send us random pictures.
I can't just accuse someone of something someone says. I mean, that's right.
But if you get a picture, at least that way
you get a picture. I see some person knocked out, sleeping.
At 3 p.m.
So here's what happens. So here's my thoughts. You approach somebody and say they're sleeping on the job, and you say, "Hey, somebody took this picture of you."
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that wasn't me, or whatever. They're going to start thinking about it before they do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
They're going to
especially when we have a process, we're going to counsel them.
Yeah, exactly. So did you hear that, Austintown? You could share this. If you catch anybody sleeping on the job, let us know, and we will give it to Santos, and then he will take care of it.
sleeping, plowing a personal driveway inside a person. Right now, there should be no vehicles inside any personal driveways.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes we're doing work on a road where we just need to
Park there
Not
for
So they
supposed to,
can't
something
take
like
that. They can't take that vehicle to their girlfriend's house or
Hell no.
boyfriend's house or
No.
anything else like that.
No.
What about
But-
lunch?
No.
Right. That was the other thing she said. So listen to this.
Okay.
They take their vehicle to the park and work on the park.
Okay.
They have lunch. They have to drive back, get their car, drive to lunch, and then drive back to the vehicle.
But they can eat lunch in their vehicle.
in their vehicle, that's okay.
They can take lunch. They can do that.
That's
They-
okay.
They can go if they were if they're out there working.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if the park is working and they just or the road department's
Yeah.
working and they're on their way back to lunch and they pull into Taco Bell to grab some meat,
Yeah.
I'm not going to care.
No.
I'm really not. I mean, go. It's fine. They're working.
Quickly
They're grabbing
get some Taco Bell.
That's fine. But I don't want anyone sitting at like sheets for 2 hours having breakfast.
Bell.
None of that
Yeah,
crap.
yeah.
You're not going into a restaurant sitting down. Ain't happening. You can run in, run out. I would be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. Speaking of Taco Bell, this episode is sponsored by Taco Bell. Austintown, Mahoning County.
Austintown, Mahoning Avenue, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Mm-mm,
Experience
mm-mm,
it. Experience it. Good.
Uh-huh. The best.
All right.
I mean, could it be kind of hard for you to have to, hey, go to lunch? You're
Yeah.
gonna take
Yeah,
5
that's
minutes
crazy.
to drive
Yeah, that's
to
crazy.
get your
I
car.
agree with that.
Another 5 minutes back to go get your food. Another 5 minutes. You just wasted 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with them pulling in, grabbing their meal, and leaving. Or if they're gonna sit at sheets, they got those tables. If they're
Yeah.
gonna pull in there, go grab something to eat, and eat for the 30 minutes that they
That's
have their
fine.
lunch.
Okay.
I'm okay
There
with.
you
I am. I'm okay with it.
Good.
But for an hour, 2 hours, or
Yeah.
pulling somewhere and sleeping,
Or a
hell no.
girlfriend's house or
No,
boy- yeah,
no,
right, okay.
no.
Right,
I will
okay.
freaking.
There you go.
What else is going on in Austintown? What else you got on?
Oh, I had
your
a
list
question. I
there?
had another thing too.
What do you got?
One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys keep track of overtime and stuff?
We do.
Who does that?
Our secretaries do.
Okay.
They'll take care of that, and they'll
Is
monitor.
there an
it.
excessive amount of overtime?
There is a lot more than what I would like to see of
Yeah.
overtime. That's something I actually did. Our email is a public record. I did email our administrator, say if there's any overtime, I want justification for it.
Okay.
I will trust him to approve it as long as there's justification for it.
Yeah.
And there's work being done.
How much is a lot of overtime?
For me, I'm okay with. I mean, the park we only have 3 employees, so I'm good with like 10 to 15 cumulatively.
Yeah.
If I said that word right, not right.
Yeah.
Collectively.
Cumulative.
Cu- cumulative.
Totally ruined that word.
Cumulatively.
I can't talk.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm a New Englander. I got an accent.
All good.
You're good.
So 10 to 15 hours for everybody.
As long as it's justified, just
Yeah.
for the park.
Right.
You know, I'm okay with it because if work needs to get done, it needs to get done. I mean, if there's something of vital nature needs to get done, especially when winter comes and we
Yeah.
have to plow, that's
Yeah.
overtime's going to happen.
But they're doing like 2 hours each day for each of them. It adds up quickly if that's the case. And
it
they're just
does.
trying to,
It
like,
does.
milk
But when
the
we call
system.
when we call them in the morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's doubled. It's overtime. They're
Yeah.
getting their extra money
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
called them in, so they're getting like time and a half.
You call them
So,
in at 2 a.m. What are they doing at 2 a.m.?
plowing.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. So those are all good answers. Good answers. Because that was some of the stuff that was trying to think.
Like
of other
seriously, if
stuff.
that person did find some, I really want to look into it. I want to know who's sleeping on a job because
Yeah, I mean, send us pictures of the. I like. You want to bust them? Send us a picture with like your I don't know with the time if they're going to people's houses. I mean, you're gonna know.
Yeah, you see them in a driveway.
There
you
are
know?
some times that we do go to people's homes because, like, for example, let's say I forget what the address was, but it was after the last winter issues. One of our plows did take a huge chunk of our curb off,
Yeah.
so we had to obviously repair it.
Yeah.
There was times when we were pushing snow. Obviously, we had to make mounds. We were doing mounds on a corner lot.
Yeah.
They pushed too far. They damaged the grass. Yeah,
Yeah.
our guys didn't go out
Oh,
there and
wow.
repair
Yeah,
your
that's fair.
property because we damaged it. So those things, yes, because we damaged it.
Yeah, and we want to make sure it's not going to be like a witch hunt for employees of the township, but more so just making sure the money is being
Our
wasted.
guys do a great job. I
Yeah.
think they do a really, really great job.
I the truth falls somewhere in the middle.
Exactly.
Is where I think. So, are they taking advantage of it to the extent these people are saying? Probably not, but maybe you. Yeah,
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe there's a little bit of
Hey,
abuse.
I got a lunch break. I'm gonna run home real fast.
And
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like I can see that too. So is that wrong? I don't know, but that's So we just want people to hold accountable.
yeah, when they intentionally screw up, absolutely,
just-
Stephanie.
Yeah, Stephanie, let me know, and I'd be more than happy. If I screw up, I'm like,
Stephanie's
shit,
from
my
Poland.
She's from Poland.
Stephanie, I saw your kids over on my neck of the woods over on Delaware today. I told him, tell your mom I said, what up?
Mark, we have merch. Well, we don't have merch. We've done it in the past and we ran out. So
We'll get another shirt
we
going
should
here
get
in the
some
winter
shirts going.
time.
We'll get some shirts going. It's so hard. We're so freaking like. I was walking in here. I'm just like, we have like real jobs, and I feel like we do this all the time.
Yeah, I know. Keelan and I just started another podcast, so
Oh,
it's just crazy, crazy, crazy.
How do you have another job?
I do.
What do you do?
Insurance guy.
Insurance.
Oh, that's
And
right.
I'm a retired Marine.
I knew. Well, that one I knew. Are you Republican?
Are you
or
home?
Democrat?
I'm a Republican.
You home and
Do you
auto?
want to get into this conversation?
You want to get in this conversation? I am not a typical Republican.
do you want to? Did you hear my rant? The other day?
I did. And you know what? I agree.
Do you really?
I didn't hear all of it, but I do agree to the point of I have Democratic friends.
Yeah.
I have friends that will wear a Biden hat. I'll have a beer with them. We
Yeah.
just know we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I'll bust
I'm
their
the same
chops a little bit, like,
Yeah.
hey, guess who's got VIP tickets Saturday?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
someone that goes see. I mean, great.
Yeah.
But it's like, listen, this is America. You are allowed to have your opinions. I am not going to belittle you because of it,
Yeah.
and that's it. I like Democrats. There's some
Yeah.
Democrats I like.
Yeah.
There's some Republicans I think that need to get the head out of their ass.
Yeah.
That's good. See, that's good.
Look, that was kind of a dumb question though, with his American flag hat, Marine hat, and as well as his American flag tattoos.
Did you ever hear? It was rhetorical. I know he's a Republican. He ran for.
Who doesn't know I'm a Republican?
I know
mean,
that.
Come on.
I knew he's a Republican. It was a rhetorical question.
Just that kind of dumb question.
Gino for commissioner. No.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was totally rhetorical. I was setting him up. If you don't mind, let me work over here. And then, because we had the head of the Democratic Party on, and Isaac asked him the best question.
Do you want me to ask you the same question?
That's
You answer
fine.
it?
Ask
All
him the question.
So
I'm
Here's the
open.
question.
let's say you're running for what was a commissioner? I think it was a commissioner spot. So you have to run for that position.
Yeah.
And or you have a friend who is running for commissioner. They are a Democrat.
Okay.
Okay. You know they're a solid, good person. They have good ethics, good morals, all around just good. You disagree with them on some certain things and you don't know about them.
Heart's in the right place.
But it's heart's in the right place, good person.
Okay.
Then you have a Republican, ethically, morally not there, kind of a
I'm
scumbag.
voting for my,
You know,
I'm voting for my friend.
so you're voting for your friend
Who
that
has
you
got
know
a
is a
good
good
heart.
person, who
Yes.
has a good heart, and the other person's see the Democratic
Chris Anderson.
Chris Anderson, head of the Democratic Party. What he says is, I look at politics like a bus stop, and even though I don't think the Democrat's a good person, I pick them because they're going in the right direction. And
That's effed up.
I literally that's
Dude, that's
I said, holy crap. I'm
And I
like,
literally-
that is what's wrong with politics overall in general, is that right there.
Yeah.
it's
because-
not even politics, it's the party system.
Yes, the party
That,
system.
and he flipped, and I was like, dude, I looked right at him on a podcast. It's like, that is so much bullshit when you just said that.
Yeah. That's,
How do you? Well, you know, I'm the chairman of the
I have
Democratic
to vote.
Party. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm
if
like, dude, do the
you
right thing.
if you were a chairman and you said that and you were honest and you were like, you know what, I'm picking this person because they're a good person, that makes me want to be a Democrat more or be a Republican more. The first party that admits that is more honest to me.
Mhm.
So, but
now, hold on,
man.
So Don just said typical Democrats. Don, that is not true.
that's not true though.
because Republicans will do the same
There's
exact
some.
thing
Absolutely.
and say the. I guarantee we're going to have both of them on the Republican
Yeah.
chair
Okay.
and the Democrat chair.
So
Yeah.
like, I look at it as you got the far right, which is
Yeah.
all dead red, and as
Yeah.
it gets closer, you know, it turns purple.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the middle, you know, then it's like clear purple.
Yeah,
Then moves to the left, that's blue.
blue.
Now,
Yeah.
I am more towards
Oh,
the right than I am
and then-
else,
Yeah,
and
but
then-
but I will have no problem if a Republican is out of line, if they are doing something that is not good for this nation.
yeah.
For me right now, for the good of Austintown is my focus.
Yeah.
I will vote for anyone who's going to benefit Austintown. But honestly, right now, when I first got elected, when the whole line redrawn
yeah, right. Yeah,
bullshit that
Yeah.
was going on,
Yeah.
I reached out to every Republican that was allegedly going to have a spot open or encumber Austintown,
yeah.
and every single Democrat. Not one of them called me back,
Isn't that
but every
crazy?
single Republican called me back.
Wow.
And I was like,
How many
listen,
times do you call Tim Ryan?
I called him at least like 7 or 8 times.
No,
I called him.
Oh,
I called him every day for like 3 weeks. I was gonna do it every day for a month.
he's a
And
joke.
like by the end,
is a
by
joke.
the end of the 2 weeks, I was so bored. I was like calling him and just singing songs.
I got a story
like,
about Tim Ryan.
don't stop.
I got to tell a story about Tim Ryan.
Yeah.
So my first week here, I was a Marine Corps recruiter. I was doing a lunchroom setup in Newton Falls. I had a kid who enlisted in the Marine Corps, got a girl pregnant, no big deal. But as soon as she had the baby and they're not married, he had to give up full residential custody of that kid.
Okay.
Now, I was going through a divorce at that time. So for me, that was like near. I was like, I don't want you giving up rights to your kid. Hell no.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, that's Tim Ryan. I'm like, oh, okay, hold on. I'm in my Just Blues, the most recognized uniform in the world.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, sir, I have a quit. And that's as much as I was able to say. He replied, I'm too busy. I don't have time. Got in his car and drove away.
Get out.
Not even a, I'm sorry, call me. I have to go. None of that.
Yeah.
I'm too busy. I don't have time.
Wow.
So forget that loser.
Whoa.
He will never have my support.
Yeah.
That's Tim Ryan. I said from the get-go, he was originally for gun rights. Then he just flips, and he's flipping again. He's flipping again because he's got a whole new voter base he's got to try and impress.
See, that's the other thing though with politics that I can't stand is the hypocrisy, because it's like,
hold on, we're getting back to it.
When Trump was elected, it was the system's rigged and there's corruption and it's all messed up.
There's corruption on both sides.
But then when Biden gets elected, the side that was just defending it is now jumping and saying, oh, it's corrupt, the system's messed up. It's like just so hypocritical on both sides.
Sheila's right. We need to talk about
local stuff. Sorry.
We'll start going on. Sorry, Sheila. Thanks, Sheila. We're back out.
I am a nonpartisan individual as a trustee. We are not running on.
Exactly. And on a local level,
I had a lot of Democratic support, and these are really good people in Austintown, and I would support them wholeheartedly. Whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
There's a good question. I don't know who this is. Facebook user says, I like Taco Bell in the background. Have they discussed that yet? we actually opened this up. When this is over, go back to the beginning.
And watch the very beginning. We actually opened it up with us eating Taco Bell together. And it's actually, we have a receipt to prove it. We got it at the Santos actually picked it up on the way in from the Austintown Taco Bell.
Do we have any money for that?
No, you're good.
Do you want us to? We can reimburse you.
$5 right there, right?
Don't worry about it.
That is $5 of goodness. I think it's $10. $10.
I guess it's not as cheap as it used to be. All right. Let's see what else is going on. So, what else are you doing for Austintown, my friend? Hey, do you guys stream your meetings?
We actually have Falcon Media records them, and then once they do their media or whatever, they're normally done by the next morning.
Yeah.
Zane normally does all our meetings. Sometimes he can, sometimes he can't, but he'll put it on their own YouTube channel. They have it. I would love to see.
Can you guys share it from your pages?
We can share it on our page, yes. Yeah. And I'll take the hit on that. I haven't been doing that. That's my fault.
Dude, it's so hard to remember to do
it. It is. That's my fault. But Falcon Media does have their own YouTube page. People can't go on there. They can view the recordings. We don't do them live.
Okay.
I would love to see them live, but honestly, the purpose of them being live, I would feel, is to see y'all's comments live. But we can't do that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
During COVID, Governor DeWine had this regulation, policy, procedure where we were able to, but that actually has ended. So we can't do that anymore. So the purpose of live really doesn't.
Live is great. I think live's great. But like you said, it doesn't really serve a purpose. But the recording part is so important because, like,
if you miss the meeting, not everybody can go to the meeting. Everybody's busy.
Not everybody can.
Yeah.
Like what we had to do is there was a
scheduling at like 11 a.m. or something.
There was a scheduling conflict, so we had to reschedule our 6 p.m. meeting to 12 o'clock noon.
Yeah.
And yes, there were some individuals who normally do come who weren't able to come. And we understand the frustration, but I mean, we all have to be there. We have to vote on things. So
is saying the meetings have not been on the page since April.
That's my fault on our Facebook page.
Austintown page. You can get them on the Falcon Media.
Yes, that's the reason why they're on the Falcon. The Austintown Facebook page. Yeah. That's my fault, and I take the blame on that. Yeah. I just haven't shared it on it. I got no excuse. And
Falcon Media.
Falcon Media is what it's called.
But that's good. Okay, so Falcon Media, you can see it on YouTube. So
I won't make excuses.
Facebook and YouTube.
Okay. I trust. I appreciate that because I want to record stuff. I totally forget stuff all the time. Like so the village. So the township, Poland Township, is currently getting live streaming, and they're going to record it so people can see it. Because here's the problem: I coach sixth grade football.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 other little kids. There's no way I can go to those meetings. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk at the Poland Township about us getting some new sidewalks. So I'm going, but I have to drop my kids off at football, which I coach. Other people are helping coach. I'm going to go to the meeting and then go back. Like that's how hard it is for people with kids and they're busy.
Involved.
But I would love to watch the meetings. Poland Village streams them live. Okay, the stupid solicitor, the lawyer, said you are not allowed to keep recordings of it.
They can't keep a recording because something about the meetings have to be able to be watched by people who can't closed caption. They need to legally have closed captions, so that's why we can't record them. When it's all just a big ruse, he doesn't want it to be recorded so that we can't keep him accountable.
Village? Yeah, different animal in a township. I don't know what their whatever is, but you can record him in a township. You can,
but he was quoting the sunshine laws. He's totally wrong. He's totally
sunshine law means me and Monica and Steve can't go to Buffalo Wild Wings to talk about voting stuff.
All this, there's no way.
I can't text him right now and say, "Hey, I want a soda machine every corner." Okay, I can't do that.
So I refuse to believe that's real. We're gonna figure out a way to get those freaking recorded. So help me God.
It's all about holding them accountable to their word, and they say stupid stuff because he said that right after we caught him saying that he. What did he say in that one meeting?
It's not my job.
He said it's not my. Everybody's like, don't you think we should go and be above and beyond
for communication?
No,
I think communication is key. I mean,
the lawyer at the Poland Village, when we asked that at the meeting, he said it's not my job to communicate.
It's not my job to communicate.
That's fine. It's my job. I want to do it.
I only do the bare minimum. Yeah.
So we did have I would like to see because Falcon Media does a great job.
Yeah.
I would love to see. I contacted Joe from Young Sound Studios. Said, "Hey, come here. Let me know what we could do. Outfit. I would love Falcon Media to come too.
Yeah.
So that way, whatever equipment we do get, they can still take the raw file and do what they need to do for their YouTube channel.
Yep.
And it would still be.
And the good thing is, Joe he'll be done with the Poland Township. So he's doing the Poland Township.
You can put that on the back burner. Austintown, man.
But no, you almost might want to wait because then you can. He worked out the kinks. Works out the kinks in the Poland Township and then comes over.
I just think honestly, it is my belief. Every village, township, no matter
commissioners
what the size,
do it.
should be recorded
so that their people
should be
know.
available so people could do it. So then that way, when somebody says, Robert,
watch it.
What are you doing? You're not doing anything, blah, blah, but you didn't do anything. And you can literally say, well, go to this video here and you'll see that we're working on it. You're talking about the park.
Yeah.
Literally, if you're posting that, people are going to be like, oh, they are working on it.
You can actually make a phone call tomorrow and get every single one of my emails.
Yeah.
Every single email.
If the government is doing everything that they are supposed to do and communicating efficiently, and then they post all that stuff, like you said, Luke, it'll make their job easier because then they can just say, hey, we actually talked about that in the meeting last night. I want you to go look it up on this page. It's here.
It's right here.
Everything we talked about. I don't have time to explain it right now, but there you go. It's right there if you need it.
I think that's a good call. Okay, here we go. Mark's asking a good question. What new development projects are coming to Austin? Any new projects or anything?
So we got right now we have Chipotle is coming. Don't
you have one?
We do, but we have another one coming over the intersection of 46 and the highways right by Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Where the night hotel used to be. I think that's what it was called. It's been a while.
Tell you what, I live my life by Chipotle by day, Taco Bell by night.
Nate, that's across from where what's it called? Like the wing
Harley Davidson.
It's over there. There's a hotel. Yeah. Okay.
But it's over by the Starbucks.
Yes. Okay.
So we have that coming. Obviously, there's a few other individuals that I hear are looking at Austintown.
Yeah.
But until they actually submit plans, I don't want anyone's hopes to get up.
Your hotel got your Thorn in Your Side hotel got sold for $6.5 million. What's it called? The Pines or the palm trees?
Yes.
The palms.
What was wrong with that hotel?
Legal issues.
Dude,
like what?
That's another podcast.
Do some Googling on that guy.
Just Google it.
What? You're telling me a hotel named the Palms has some shady things happening?
It was the California Palms, but I guess
even better.
The song
they got sued by
there was like copyright
Hotel California.
It was Hotel California, but I guess
what a waste of time. You're gonna sue a friggin' hotel in Austintown, Ohio.
So then I guess they changed their name, and then there were some other issues that happened.
Dude, Google it. It's amazing.
Nighttime.
Yeah, it's
issues.
Amazing. Let's see here. And then what are any developments or anything? You guys, I mean, there's how many people live in Austintown?
Over 36,000.
That's a big town.
Yes.
Yeah. 36,000.
Yep. Wow. Big township.
Austintown is my hometown. We desperately need sidewalks.
So sidewalks. Okay. So It is not impossible. I forget the individual's name, and I feel bad. I gotta find her because I told her to get in contact with me after the Canfield Fair, and I can assist with the process for sidewalks. So,
This is good for me too because I'm going tomorrow. So
villages are different.
No,
so,
I'm going to township.
Okay, so in an already developed area, it's really complicated because obviously you don't want to make the road smaller. It ain't gonna happen.
Right.
So the sidewalks that these people want, they want them on the areas where we can't do that. So they're gonna end up being on the people's homes,
It's their property.
It's their property.
Right, okay.
So
But I'd be cool with that.
it basically the thing is, then you're responsible for maintaining it. You're responsible for shoveling it. If it gets damaged, cracked, if it starts, that's your responsibility
because it's on your property.
Because it's on your property. So there are grants and stuff out there to assist. Obviously, it would start with, depending on how long of an area you want it, you obviously need a petition from all the residents in that area to get it done. That would be the first step.
So that's why in the village, the old sidewalks that they used to have are now like overgrown and covered because it's the property owner's responsibility to take care of it. And some of them just let it go and they just didn't stop.
You can like write people up too if you don't take care
You
of
can,
it too, right?
yes.
I mean, no, it's
But I mean, am I going to write you up for $500 when it's going to cost you $250 to fix it?
Yeah.
You don't have that $250. You're not going to have that $500 for us to cite you. So what's
the point?
There are things out there that I'm trying to find. There are some outside government agencies that provide nonprofits that will provide grants to assist, but it does involve the residents to get involved in that as well.
It's just all so much.
I just want freaking sidewalks, for God's sakes.
It's just also overly complicated in my mind, but I don't know.
But I guess
You got to cover all your bases.
you got to cover all your bases. You're going into people's properties. I mean, it makes sense. I was talking to Eric Ungaro, the trustee out here, and he was telling me, he's like, it's 170 is going to be easier because it's already kind of have the
Wide enough.
It's wide enough and it has the bridges and the rims. Some of the other roads that what we were talking about doing, you run into like drainage issues and like creeks because you're in the town. There's creeks and stuff. He goes, so you got to build a freaking bridge for a sidewalk. He goes, you know how much money that costs?
We had to do that for our the middle school in Austintown, Raccoon Road.
Yeah,
We got that done. I think it was Dave Ditzler, who's now the commissioner. I thought when he was a trustee at the time, he got that portion of the sidewalk done.
Yeah.
And we got the grants for it, and we had to build the bridge. And we had to maintain it.
And so it's expensive. So it's going to be tough, but it's something I like in Poland. That's what I want because 170, goes to the school and then it stops.
Yeah.
4 Seasons, they have all those kids in there. 4 Seasons, there's no sidewalks. Someone's gonna get freaking. You ever try and walk down 170?
No, that's true.
You're gonna die.
I'm all for maintaining. Like honestly, come next winter,
Yeah.
I'm for being excuse my language, being an ass. Because
Yeah.
you better shovel your damn sidewalks. Because I've
kids.
seen last year, I saw kids walking in the street. So not only are there mounds of snow, but shortening the width of the road.
Yeah.
The kids are walking in the roads,
Making it even smaller.
making it even smaller, and these cars are driving by, not slowing down, being leapholes.
Yeah.
It's like, so I would love to see these sidewalks.
Because a lot of the kids in Austintown walk to school.
Most of them within that area,
Are gonna walk. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, you gotta walk.
Absolutely.
What bus is going to come when you're 1 block away?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, Santos, just make the sidewalks heated. That can't cost much.
Get out.
You know what?
Santos, get out there. Get out there with
Heated-
I'm going to call
heated-
Steve and Monica right
heated
now. We're going to get
sidewalks.
this
I
going.
want to see Santos with a flamethrower.
Yeah.
I told my wife I
let's
want
get-
one for my birthday.
Let's get those taxes up at Austintown.
Hey, that's fine. You know what? We'll put a levy on. You know?
Levy for we'll get those 3 park employees with flamethrowers on their back.
Hey, I don't think they would disagree. I think they would be okay with
It'd be
it.
awesome.
Okay, let's see here. People speed past Raccoon in Idaho during active school zones with lights flashing. Nobody does anything. Dude, I don't know who that is. Can I comment on this one?
Absolutely.
That is a problem in every stinking town,
really is.
city we cover.
That
Why do people and going by buses?
Yeah, buses that have the stop sign out.
Yeah.
People always go around them.
It's
Every
insane.
single
I wonder
every
if those
single
buses should get cameras.
They have them.
So here's the
They
thing.
have
Okay,
them. Some of
so
them do.
I was a military police officer in the Marine Corps, obviously.
Yeah.
So I was stationed on Parris Island, South Carolina. We have schools on bases.
Yeah.
I saw one pass a school bus. So in Beaufort, South Carolina, I wrote, and I'm really, really, really proud of this ticket.
Yeah.
$7,000
For a pass in a school
for
bus.
passing a school bus.
Wow.
just wreck somebody.
I guarantee you, if we do that,
Yeah.
and if I really don't know what the fine is here, but
That'd be awesome.
Would you do it again?
No, hell no.
Just 5 Gs. Make it
Like,
like
there's
$5,000.
a bus stop with a stoplight out about 2 miles down. I'm not moving.
They have.
Yeah.
I know in Poland the buses have lights, and
Yeah,
they bust.
ours
these
do
people,
too.
and they bust these people that do it.
Have cameras.
Okay.
But I said, anybody gets a video of anybody doing it. I said, I mean, public humiliation.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you just
I'm all
fry,
for it.
fry.
These are our kids. I have a kid. My son
Yeah.
goes on and off the bus.
Yeah. The thing is, it's
great.
usually the same person too that I'm
100%.
seeing. It's the same car.
Hi, Angel. Hi, bro.
Hey,
That's my bro.
Santos just
what?
worked on it last weekend, even though it's the
I don't know
state's
what you're talking
job.
You're talking about
about. I don't know what he's talking about.
he's talking about the
speed bumps.
Women's Veterans Memorial Bridge.
Oh, is
Can
that-
can
yeah.
Mahoning Avenue Route 11 bridge get painted, cleaned, and mowed?
I'm working on that.
Biggest eyesore.
So if they look at it, if you look at it, right now it is a butterfly, bee pollination, whatever,
Yeah.
according to the state.
nice.
So the state takes care of it. If you look at it right now, it's all mowed down.
Okay.
So it's growing again, but it's not like as high as these ceilings.
Yeah.
Now there are some
Is that
weeds.
the weeds on the side that, right?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know what the heck it
Yeah.
was.
So it's for the bees and the
I guess, and,
butterflies?
and I'm good with that, but make sure it's maintained and it looks nice. But what he said with the sidewalks, it was the weeds are growing through the sidewalks. It's hard.
That's
It
a
looks
problem,
horrible. But if you look at, I was out there last weekend and I made sure it was environmentally safe weed killer. I mowed so there's no weeds, grass
You
on
did
the
yourself?
sidewalk. I did it myself. I
Look
don't
at that.
care.
Look at you.
The state and the county's not gonna do shit.
Look,
Someone needs to
Don
look good.
says he loves you. Don Betts says I love you.
Love you too.
Don, he loves you. He loves you, Don. Santos has become the Austintown trustee and the township's landscaper.
I can show you pictures of what it looked like.
That's good though. No, that's a good. See, look at this guy taking care.
Well, because it's not our job to do that.
because
but
it's the county.
it's the count, but they weren't doing it. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to go ahead and do it and not get on them about it. I'm going to
Yeah.
still get on
Yeah.
them. But I did spray some stuff down that was environmentally safe, and that stuff shouldn't grow back. And come spring, I'll spray it again. Hopefully, we won't have that problem.
Yeah.
You were having a couple of things where you were like trying to fix up a memorial bridge.
That's
or
what that-
something.
that's what that
That's
was,
what that
yeah.
was. Did you have any help? I know you were asking people for help.
I did. I asked for help once, and I got a lot of people
Really?
actually assisted.
Really?
So it was great. But I mean, this last time I didn't ask. I just did it
Yeah.
myself.
Dude, we were ready with that park. I had 20, 30 people ready to go. Did you see that?
What was that?
The park that needed work. I was like,
Westwood
let's
Park?
go right now. I
Well,
had
one,
guys- yeah.
one, it's not as bad as what it was portrayed to be. It was bad, but it wasn't like horrific where you're walking into
Yeah, some of the other parks in
forest and
Yeah,
everything.
right,
It's not.
yeah,
But I mean,
okay.
the roof is going to be taken care
what
of.
roof of the pavilion?
The pavilion is going to
Okay.
be taken care of. The cement issue is going to be taken care of.
Good.
So that way it's
Like a
safe.
fence was down.
There's
or
a
something?
fence down that's going to be taken care
Good.
of. But as for any type of additional equipment, that's not going to happen until we can get the funds for it.
Yeah, but even if you keep the same equipment and just
Maintain
keep
it.
it clean, it maintain it, mulch, you know, what I mean that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. That's what it just need a little TLC is what it looked like.
That's it. A day's work.
Don Betts said he loves me, knuckleheads. Love you too, Don Betts.
actually,
I just love.
I
Angel.
love Angel. Okay, so he didn't say he loves you. Never mind.
So Shelly wants those lights. Honestly, I completely support breast cancer awareness month.
Yeah.
I really do. Getting anything on that bridge,
Because
it's gonna need ODOT.
Oh,
Good luck.
Oh,
I can ask.
yeah.
I have no problem asking. But
DOT.
they want
Trunk or treat.
trunk or treat. We're having a trunk or treat in
When?
October. October 29th at 3 p.m.
Announce it, bruh.
So we have a trunk or treat October 29th.
Yeah, trunk or treat. October.
That's Saturday, right? Is it 29th?
Yeah, that's 29th.
The last Saturday.
That's our Christmas party or our Halloween party.
We need to cancel it because we got trunk or treat that day.
Well, it's gonna be later.
Why don't you do your trunk or treat and then you come out after?
It's at 3 because then afterwards we're having Hocus Pocus.
Oh,
We got movie nights.
Oh,
look
So
at you.
We got all our
Did
movie
you
night
copy our
stuff.
movie night?
I was actually trying to plan it before. I think we both planned at the same time.
That's totally
So who
something a
knows,
copier would
you
say.
know?
That's definitely something a copier would say.
what did he say?
He said we were planning the movie nights at the same time, and then he just came.
Well, we
up
discussed
after
that
us.
last
It's like
time I
it's
was on.
Definitely
I was
copied
like,
us. It's whatever. Though. That's fine.
Well, that's a great idea. Look at that. Hey, Robert's like, hey, look what I thought of movie night.
I actually was just thinking of that.
Listen.
Well,
So we had one. We had Spider-Man No Way Home last month.
Oh, that's so interesting. We had that same movie too. Wow, look at that.
Okay, well, that movie was chosen by our sponsor, not me.
Okay.
So we have the 20.
Who was your sponsor?
Do you hear anything else? Am I hearing shit?
You're hearing stuff.
I thought I heard someone laughing.
Dude, it's the
It
ghosts.
must be there.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
it's no.
What? Who was the sponsor?
It was Jamie Blott from State Farm in
Okay,
Austintown.
okay.
She sponsored that one.
Yeah, he would said Joe Daniel. I was going to throw my.
I know. I was like,
president.
son of a.
You know what? Hey, we're looking for a sponsor in October. Maybe he'll want to do it.
Yeah.
You might. We
So,
do it, but,
but-
we don't make any money at this.
But that's just gonna be the last one, and then obviously it's meant for the summer. We'll have one a month for each summer.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind having a more grown adult movie, like maybe like the black and white Dracula or
I was gonna say
Goodfellas or
porn.
something. No,
xvideos.com.
no. Mostly kid friendly, but I wouldn't mind having a movie that's, like Goodfellas, Scarface.
Dude,
something.
Scarface.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Goodfellas.
What did we say we were going to do with our movie night? We were going to do like The Exorcist. All right, kids, come
Yeah.
on in. We're going to watch The Exorcist.
You're gonna watch
Well, if you
the
post the movie,
Yeah,
the parents will know what movie's
Yeah,
playing.
exactly.
You bring your
and
kid.
you decide.
That's your job.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when you bring your kid to go see Deadpool 1, but not Deadpool 2.
Yeah, right.
So
Exactly.
you should have brought him to see Deadpool 2,
Yeah.
not Deadpool 1.
Deadpool
Don't like
2
this
was
for your kid. For
way
5
better.
minutes.
Yeah, it was way better. Wow.
You brought your kid to Deadpool.
I knew he was gonna cuss. I didn't know there was gonna be that
Dude.
5 minute.
The best part was
Me
he
and my
trolled.
wife were like this to our kids. We're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, no.
Yeah,
So we
that's
felt bad. We did not bring him to number 2, and we're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Ryan Reynolds even says, like at the beginning of Deadpool, "Well, it's on you. You brought your kid here."
And on number 2, he's like, I bet you didn't bring your kids because of the first one.
Yeah,
yeah,
We didn't.
That is so. Yeah, Lucas isn't ready for that one yet.
no.
12-year-old.
I said, Lucas, you see Deadpool cable, and he's like, I'm 11, Uncle Isaac. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, there's no way.
yeah.
There's some bad stuff in there. Wow. What else? So we got a couple more minutes here. Breaking the fourth wall. Always. You had to break the fourth wall. This is how I break the fourth wall. Does you do that, Isaac?
Yeah, he talks to the audience. Yeah,
talks
that's
to the
that's
audience.
in a comic book.
My name's Luke.
Yeah, talking to the audience
Yeah.
is what
Breaking the fourth
Deadpool
wall.
did. Break the fourth wall.
All right. So we got a Halloween party. What do you have for re-election?
3.5 years.
Oh, so it's 4-year term.
It's a 4-year term.
When's everybody else up for re-election?
Me and Monica have 3.5 years. Steve Kent's up next year, 2023.
Okay, awkward question.
Okay.
If he
Are
gets
all three of you guys going to the trunk or treat in October?
I don't know if there other two are going. I'm definitely going.
Okay, just probably not a good idea, but you know.
what happens if Steve gets found guilty? Total 180 here. What can he be removed?
If one of us is found guilty of a federal offense, the other trustee still can't do anything. It is up to the Secretary of State, Attorney General's office, and the prosecutor.
They can remove him.
They can.
If you get found guilty, dude, just step down. For the love of all that is holy, just step down. Like, why are we even?
Well, let me
just
say
be
this.
a man and
if-
step.
If I
down.
could say this,
If you're proven guilty, just step down.
well, let me say this. If I can,
Save everyone the headache.
So, being a military police officer, I've seen an individual being accused of a crime.
Yeah.
They burnt him to the stake. Turns out it was 100% BS.
Yeah.
No one gave a shit.
Still,
He's-
nobody cares.
they had his. So you have to believe innocent until proven guilty. Leave the person alone.
Let it go until the end.
If it's found guilty, I'll be right there with you, picking the book up, throwing it at him.
Yeah.
Other than that,
If he's found
let's
guilty,
focus on
he's
Austintown.
Yes.
But like before he goes to prison, maybe step down first so we don't have to deal with the freaking headaches of trying to go through.
It'll
all
be
the-
instant. It'll be instant.
Yeah, it'll just be done with.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's and again, he hasn't been found. It's so hard. It is so hard, especially because we're in Poland, because we had the other side of that whole thing with him.
Okay.
He worked here at our schools, and it is just so hard to maintain that he's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
It's hard in my head, and I
Because-
know that. I mean, I was not friends, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Talk to him friendly. You
Yeah.
know what I mean. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I have other admins,
So
in Austin that run everything Austintown that were friends with him before,
so
and you have all these people bashing him, and you don't know where to draw the line, and it's like, at the same time,
Such
it's
a
like
distraction.
in everything Poland, we're like
keeping
Nobody talks about it.
keeping talk about it to a minimum, because it's like, if there are victims, we don't want them and their families to have to worry about this guy being talked about.
I feel bad for you and the other trustee, because it's such a distraction. You guys will get slaughtered in some of those meetings. Like slaughtered.
I'm a Marine. I'm good with that.
Yeah, like, did you see? You never saw the meetings. Holy shit.
So let me ask. Before we, I don't know how much time we have. I'm willing to stay.
We got time.
I'll do whatever.
Yeah,
So one thing I do, I love the Everything Austintown page. One thing I would love to tell everybody is we don't monitor that page.
No, that's our page.
No, that's us.
If you, I know, I want them to know if they have a complaint. One, I love, and this is me being sarcastic. I've told these trustees for decades I need this taken care of. They don't give a shit, is what I was told.
When I see that, did you notice I've been tagging you as soon as
I was like, I
was
responded to one like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Been a trustee for 9 months, had no idea. He never called me once.
Yeah.
I had one person say that I didn't know anything about zoning. I, in fact, told him, and I did to a point, when you find out, let me know. The reason being is because this individual wanted he wanted a shed or something of a certain thing, but it required him to call the health department, have them come out, do an inspection. So I said, once they're done, give me a call and let me know what happened. So yeah, but it's not a phone call a trustee can do. It's them. Yeah. But if you guys have a complaint on Everything Austintown, try calling us first.
I just tag. As soon as I see it, I tag you. I'm
gonna sit there. I think I've done a good job, and if I can't do anything, I'll tell you.
You do, and this is honestly
a great job as a
compared to freaking every other place we cover. You do. You're the only one of the only ones that get on there.
Because you get it. Not all the other government officials around town or around other towns and in other communities don't understand that, like, you communicating, you getting out in front of issues is the best way to handle it. You have somebody's talking about you. If you have an issue, reach out to me. I can help you A, B, C, and D. And that's what you do every single time. And it's the best way to handle any person calling you out.
But it's hard when they call me out and they have me blocked, like one individual does.
Yes.
What happened with that? So we're not gonna say names. You had a former person that helped you get elected. No names.
She helped out.
Okay,
I do appreciate the assistance. I really do.
Now you're a dick. That's
and I'm a dick right now. So I forget what it was, but it involved her having to find somewhere else to live. I think the house she was renting, and then they sold it. Forget what it was, but it was nothing that I, as a trustee or even a campaigning could do. But when I was knocking over 8,000 doors trying to get elected, if I found a place that had a for rent sign, I gave her the number.
Yeah.
When she said it was a legal issue, I gave her numbers of lawyers. Says, here you go. Not sure what their fees are, but they're good people. Yeah. Give them a call. Not sure what else you want me to do. I can't sit there and stop somebody from selling their home.
Always two sides to a story.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
I have learned and I said this earlier today because there's some stuff going down in Poland right now with Poland nutrition. And we're going to talk about that Thursday.
But the person who did the shady acts that should Luke would normally jump on and ride the stinking gravy train into town in terms of roasting this person. Luke talked to him on the phone, and they basically cried to Luke on the phone, and now you're not doing it because no matter how mean everybody thinks you are, you're secretly a giant softie.
There
like a big teddy bear.
So these
comes
guys,
across as a giant jerk. Actually, super nice.
These guys, government, open freaking field, open range.
But local businesses,
you have to tiptoe.
I freaking hate the government.
I know the government. These guys, sorry, Santos. The second you mess up, we're gonna be all over.
Oh, that's fine. Go right ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, he's good.
The government needs to be held to a certain standard because that's tax dollars. Local companies that's someone's living. That is somebody's living.
And that's why I heard what happened at Poland Nutrition. I saw there's a video. We'll talk about it.
What if the company that is running them, Herbalife is a giant freaking pyramid scheme that has a history of being sued for millions of dollars for being a pyramid scheme, and now these nutrition stores are just freaking pyramid schemes with extra steps.
We will talk about this on Thursday. We're getting away from Austin. Sorry.
You're good.
There's an Austintown Nutrition, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Pyramid scheme.
We'll talk about.
Go to Pulp like an adult.
Pulp's awesome. I love Pulp.
Go to Pulp like an adult.
Yeah.
like nutrition. There's actually fruit in freaking pulp,
and they put Red Bulls in there too.
There's powder.
Red Bulls in them?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, they do.
Make sure you put.
But at least they put fruit. Like those nutrition places are just powders and freaking tablets.
Oh, hell. That is so funny. All right. Anything else you'd like to talk about before we go?
Santos, can we just refresh the fact that we met you basically by strong arming you to come onto the podcast, and you were terrified, and now we're like friends and we talk
terrified,
and now we're like friends and talk every week.
Avoiding us at first.
You were totally avoiding us.
You were totally avoiding us.
You were like, who are these losers from Poland? and now we're friends, and we talk like he calls me all the time.
And
he brought us Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell, the Holding Avenue.
And now I can honestly say, sir, you're a friend.
No, of course.
This podcast has been sponsored by Taco Bell.
Unofficially
Sponsored by the Austintown Taco Bell.
So why farmers market?
Oh yeah. Why? Farmers market. What's up with that?
You know what? My gloves are off with that one. Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It is my job. I have no problem doing this. I don't give it.
Do it. Love it.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So when I got elected, I went to every single department head, everything that involved Austintown, and grilled them.
Okay.
All right. Lori Wolf, our fiscal officer.
Yep.
Chief Gavalier, Chief Frost, Dockery, our administrator.
Yeah.
Over a farmer's market.
No. I go to every single department, and I'm like,
get the feel.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's up? What's this? Everything. Yeah. Because the conversation you have as a candidate is completely different than the conversation you have as, I am now your new boss.
Right.
So think of Austintown as like an octopus. They all have their separate legs. So it comes to the farmer's market. I'm like, hey, I would love to sit down and talk with you.
Who's in charge? There's somebody.
There was someone that was in charge of him. Everyone knows the person's name. So
I know.
I said, I would love to go over finances. How much do you charge tables? Everything.
Yeah.
Why? No one's done that before. Nothing personal. I just want to know. Maybe I can assist. Help the farmers market grow.
Yeah.
Help you.
Yeah.
But no finances, no books, no nothing.
Huh. They didn't do anything.
We pay her to do it.
No books. Oh shit. So you shut it down.
So she knew we were shutting it down. She resigned. I'm the asshole. I'm treating her like a Marine. We're paying you taxpayer dollars.
Yeah.
I want to see some goddamn books.
Yeah. Give us the numbers. Give us the numbers. Give us the breakdown.
But the problem is she's putting you guys in a position, because if somebody said, hey, I want to see those books, that's supposed to be public.
And she is a nonprofit organization and has no board.
That's a problem too. Nonprofits must have a board. Remember that?
We had to cancel the farmers market till next spring, so we can reorganize it, get someone else that's willing to run it, and we can have it run properly. Now, the people, all the vendors, they're outstanding.
Yeah.
They're dedicated. The people who go out there, I apologize for the inconvenience that's going on, but there are always two sides to the story.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
But when I finally got a quarterly report that had numbers, because there was no quarterly report with numbers in them at all, it said for 4 months she got no revenue, and it's all public record, by the way. Even all of my communication with this individual is public record.
Yeah.
She gave me the full access to the website, and she was getting a lot more money than what she was saying.
Oh,
whoa,
that's not good.
That's shady.
I don't care.
Very, very shady.
Let someone say I'm violating whatever. Hey, full transparency. This is tax dollars. You can see it.
Wow.
So it's this.
That's
we are going to. I don't care. Person. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I care about Austintown. I care about the tax dollars. I want everything that's in Austintown to be the best it can be, and I want to be able to work my butt off to make it better.
And you and the other trustees being elected and being the leaders, that is a reflection of you is the problem.
If I am your boss, so basically, if I go to Chief Gavalier, and he's now stating, this is hypothetical, or Chief Gavalier, or any of the department heads, let's use that, any of the department heads, and say, I want this, and they tell me, F off, no, you're gone, you're fired.
Yeah.
But they won't, they never would, and this was just one person who did,
wow.
So she resigned.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Well, you're going to have that. So, anytime you're in a leadership position like that, you're going to run into stuff.
It's not personal.
Yeah.
I think she's a good person. Just, I don't know what happened.
You know Jose Sanchez?
Who?
Jose Sanchez.
Jose
says hi, Sanchez.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Yes.
Do you know him?
Not personally, like we met a couple times. Yeah,
Yeah.
not like
He brought us
He's
whiskey.
a police officer.
Yeah.
He watches the show.
He brought us
and,
Texas
He
whiskey.
brought us booze.
yes.
He's a
I
big-
saw the last one.
We're a big fan. Anyone who brings us booze, we're a big fan.
Texas Crown.
I love Jose. He's awesome. It's been a few times. We haven't met. I haven't seen him in like forever.
Here you go. Did you hire somebody yet?
Sure. In 15 years, we have it. We have a few. By all means,
Put in a resume.
my phone number. Don't need a resume.
You want to throw your phone number out?
330-531-1007.
330.
531-1007.
Oh, that's out on Facebook now. You're screwed.
Oh, it's been on Facebook.
And
I don't
Twitch
care.
and YouTube.
And Twitch. And you
That's
didn't
fine.
even
Hey,
know this.
that's fine.
All right,
that's
there you
good.
go. There you go. Stacy, I hope you get that one. Stacy watches the show.
Santos is
Angel,
terrible with
yeah,
names.
I am
Me
horrible
too.
with names,
I'm so
sorry.
bad with names too.
Good Lord.
Unreal.
Oh,
You know how many people I mean? I mean, no
Oh.
offense to anyone. I mean,
oh,
I just remembered Luke's name 3 weeks ago.
yeah. Oh, dude. I'm not kidding you. I will meet someone, and as soon as I meet them and I get introduced, I forget their name immediately.
Yeah.
Like the second I walk away from it,
I gotta say it five times, walk away. I'm like, shh.
Yeah, or I'll be
Yeah.
like, or if I'm like, hey, dude, what's going on, man? Walk away. Hunt, like my wife's.
I'm like, hey, hon. She's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna introduce you to this guy. I'm like, hey, this is my wife. I'm like, hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Yeah.
She's like, that's your line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're
Luke, that's your cousin.
The problem
That's
is
your-
the problem is we're the type of people where in order to memorize someone's name, you have to like physically remember their name with something that you did with them, and then
Correct.
once
Yeah,
you
I
actually
can't
do
do it.
do something with them, then you're like you know their name forever.
Yeah. All right, look at that. We're gonna get you a new event. Oh my gosh, if you make this is gonna be amazing. Stacy wants vent coordination. I'm sending you a resume and a portfolio.
Okay.
We would Stacy. We would also like to review your portfolio. If you could please send it to Isaac.
Yeah,
No,
Russ,
no.
we're looking for an assistant.
Nope.
We pay in meatballs.
We're playing Taco Bell.
We pay in Taco Bell.
We're gonna have some leftover burritos also.
Yes.
because I'm not eating those. You can eat the burritos.
No, I'm good.
I'll die.
I'm
if I eat
good.
the burritos.
I might bring one. I'll bring one to Shelby or something.
Ask Luke what he does to contractors who clean carpets, like the car. Oh, could you stop it? He just got me, Isaac. With
Yeah,
his frickin'
he
plug.
snuck up on
He
him.
snuck. He got me a plug there. Good job. This is impressive. He does a great job. I do sneak up on him and scare him though.
He does a great job though. If
He
you need
does.
any carpet cleaning in the township,
Yeah, but no tape measures allowed, Stacey. Paying in Taco Bell, you're going to be waiting a while. Exactly. All right.
I was in and out.
Well, let's
Yeah,
have
no.
you. Let's do. How that's like the fastest hour ever.
that went really fast. Yeah.
So you want to come back on again?
I don't care.
A month or two?
Whatever.
months? Whenever. We're gonna maybe before Christmas. Get back on.
Yeah. So
Come
Christmas party. Come to our Halloween party.
I can't.
Screw that movie.
After
We got our trunk or treat.
after the movie.
What time's the movie start?
The movie starts at 6 o'clock.
What time's
That's
our-
when sunset
We
is.
are. So Isaac and I are gonna have a Christmas party. And
Christmas or I mean,
No,
October?
sorry,
Christmas,
sorry.
October?
Halloween party on October. Anybody watching? October 29th, we're having a Christmas party at the.
A Halloween party.
Jesus.
It's a freaking tacos.
Are you all
that's in
right?
my head.
That's
I'm
the
fine.
tacos. Halloween.
A
party.
Halloween party on October
Dress
29th
up.
at the Magic. Tree.
We
It's
will
gonna
be
fantastic.
going as Hall and Oates.
You're going with Shelby as Holland, as you said.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're not.
I'm
you're
going
out.
as Jimmy Traffic.
You're out.
I'm going as Jimmy
Shelby.
Traffic.
Seriously?
Seriously, going to go as Jimmy Traffic. I
You
got a
just get-
suit.
you
I got a
spike up
suit.
your hair.
Dude, I don't even need to like. My
Just
hair's
spike it
already,
up. Yeah,
already,
just like go like
kinda,
this. Yeah.
cut it over.
He like
I
kinda
have the
lifts it up.
sideburns already. I mean, I could do it. So, and it's going to be October 20th. We're working on the prices. It's probably going to be $50-$70 a person, but food. We have a psychic coming. We have a band or a DJ coming.
Yeah, buffet.
Buffet. It'll be good. Games, giveaways, all
yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and
I'm
maybe if you're a costume, you should walk around with like get like an inflatable tractor that's like in front of.
Oh my god, that's bad.
What?
That's bad. Like ram me over.
Yeah.
It's terrible. So that is coming. So again, everybody would like that. Anybody else?
Costumes optional.
You have to wear a costume, Jose.
Late enough in the night, clothes are optional.
Clothes are optional. All right. Anything else, Isaac?
No, that's it.
Thursday we're going to have the MLO Bros talk back, and I know we're going to talk about stupid. Porn.
Yay! Let's talk about Poland nutrition. If you haven't seen the video, I'm sure somebody will post it eventually, and you'll see it.
Friday we have our high school pick. Dude, Austintown's looking tough. They lost though. No, Austintown.
lose.
No, they haven't lost yet.
We haven't
They have a
lost.
big. Who do they play this week? It's a big game. Who is it? I forget who it is. Is it? It's not Cheney.
Hold on, I had it.
It's looking good. Lobo's looking
See,
good.
now you got me
Dude, Austintown's tough. Austintown's like state
Canfield.
ranked.
Non-tough.
Canfield win
Yeah.
again? South Range win again?
South Range 1, Canfield 1. Oh, it's Canfield Cheney's a huge game.
That's gonna be a sick
yeah,
game.
that's gonna be sick. So that's all this week.
I honestly, EJ, I'll send you the video.
We'll send you the video.
EJ, I'll send it to you
insane.
right now. It's
insane.
so awesome.
We'll talk about that. Who does Austintown? Does anybody know who Austintown plays this Friday?
I'm trying to pull it up right now. What's going on here?
So we have that, and then next Tuesday.
I just sent it to you, EJ.
What do we have next Tuesday? I don't think we have a guest yet, Isaac.
I'll get somebody good.
17th, right? 17th?
Yep.
Cardinal Mooney.
That's a Mooney. That's a good one too. But you guys should crush Mooney.
Mooney stinks now. That's what
Yeah.
they get for all the years of being cheaters.
It's at Mineral Ridge High School.
Mooney
What?
does that. Mooney does.
Yeah,
that
they
on
play
field.
at Mineral Ridge High School
Okay.
now.
They used to play at Youngstown, didn't
yeah.
they? Well, they must be
They're dying. The problem is
Wow.
they're fading, and they're just going to get absorbed into Ursuline eventually.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's it. So we'll see everybody Thursday. Dude, thanks for coming, man. That's
No, you're good.
freaking fast. Dude, that was a fast hour.
Very fast.
Fast hour. So all right, we'll see everybody later. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're last chance, please follow the MLO Bros. Like and share. You guys have a page too, right? The Austintown Trustees.
We do.
Yep.
Austintown Township Trustees.
There you go. You can follow that. We really appreciate you guys liking this. And hey, there's 20, almost 30 people watching. Can you do a little like right now? Do a little like. Let's see a like.
Give us a like. We only have 15
Let's do it.
people that liked it,
Give us a
27 people.
and there's
watching.
27 people watching. We need at least 27
or
likes.
give us
before we leave.
a meme face. I love meme faces. Somebody give us a meme
There
face.
was a
Also-
mean face when we've gotten on.
Yep.
They got rid of it.
And
That's
also,
awesome.
you Austintown people and anybody else watching, the MLO Bros stands for Mortgage
Meme
Loan
face.
Originator Brothers.
Meme face.
The MLO Bros, we're loan officers. So next time you're financing, purchase, refinance, heck, if you're selling, we can hook you up with a real estate agent.
What is that?
Um,
Is that now?
Yes.
please,
That's meme face.
please reach out to the MLO Bros. We can help you with that. We're loan officers by day. It helps us keep the lights on. And MLS number 1949316. But call us if you need help with
Why
financing.
is full nutrition on the show news tonight? Jose, we'll send you the video. Isaac, can you send Jose the video too?
I'm reading these comments.
Yeah,
now.
Jose, I'll send you the thing.
Carrie, Isaac.
What?
Who's Corey Archer?
Corey, she's my client. I'm helping her.
Corey,
Yeah.
I love Isaac in all caps.
Corey.
Wow. I'll go as Trump if you go. I'm not going as Melina Dawn. Stop asking me. No, he's
Corey, tell the people, how awesome is your loan officer?
Isaac is the best lender.
Woo! Call me if you need financing.
No, don't say pennies. We'll talk about, you guys have to stay tuned or look around on Facebook for Poland Nutrition. You'll see it. Trust me. All right. We'll see everybody later. Again, Mr. Santos, thank you, sir.
Of course.
Thanks, Santos.
Bye, everybody. See ya. Bye. Hold on. No, this is awkward. Bye.